I just try to take it one day at a time and, say a prayer, go out there and just try to play my game. And, if I'm good enough and God willing, it'll happen.
Video, I'm going to tell you how I see Christ glorified in Aaron Judge's 60-second home run. So if you guys aren't aware, Aaron Judge has hit a 60-second home run, which is a new record in the Major League Baseball league that he's playing in. So Aaron Judge is a baseball player for the New York Yankees. He stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall, 280 pounds of muscle, and he's 30 years old at the time of the home run and at the time of this video, and he just broke this record. So he's also having all around one of the best years ever for a baseball player, both as an individual and for his team. But Aaron Judge didn't always achieve this epitome of success. He did not really start playing professional baseball until he was 25 years old, and that's pretty late for a baseball player because they say the average age of retirement for a baseball player is 29 and a half years old. There's a lot of people 20, 21 that are playing in the professional leagues, so I'm sure leading up to the age of 25, there could have been a lot of doubts or a lot of worries that Aaron Judge had, which made him question, is this the right sport for me? Should I go into something else, maybe basketball, football, just another career in general? But when he was 25 and he did make it into the major leagues, he had an amazing year. He was voted the best rookie of the year and almost won the best player in the league award or the most valuable player award. But after that success, there seemed to be a little bit of step backs. For example, the next year he had a great year, but it seems like he was hurt because he didn't play the full year. The next year after that, he was hurt again, and then there's the pandemic year. And then last year, when he came back after the pandemic, he did pretty well, but not even as good as his first year. So again, there's a lot of these questions he could have had. Is he on the right path? Is he putting in the right work, et cetera, et cetera? But I think he still stuck with the path and he still followed those good principles, which this was probably his most important year in professional baseball because it's his contract year. If he does really well, he's going to get paid. He was already really good, probably going to get paid 25 or 30 million per year in a contract. But due to this amazing record he broke and this breakout season, he's probably going to get paid now 50 million a year. So it reminds me so much of Christ. A lot of his life was suffering, and then finally he was glorified when he was resurrected, and he basically brought all the dead souls up with him. And so it's kind of like Aaron Judge's year where he went all through his suffering, didn't play in the major leagues till 25. He was hurt, couldn't play up to his full standards until now, his breakout year. He really is playing to his full abilities. And my favorite part of it and what I find most inspiring is he glorifies God in the process. If you listen to this post-game interview that he has a few hours of breaking that record for the 60-second home run, he says how he says his prayers and that he sort of puts it in God's will if God allows it, which is so true. It's God who blessed him with that size. He has a lot of strength. He probably put in some work, but it's God sort of helps him be healthy, have him that strength, have him have that supportive team around him. Even the fans from the opposing teams are cheering him. That's all part of God's work, trying to encourage Aaron Judge, and he did it the right way, glorifying God in the process.
I just try to take it one day at a time and, say a prayer, go out there and just try to play my game. And, if I'm good enough and God willing, it'll happen.